Daniel spent 10 years waiting for the day his real life would begin. He believed it would arrive all at once. One brilliant leap, one perfect moment, and everything gray behind him would finally make sense. He was 28 when he decided this. He was 38 when he understood what it had cost him. At 28, Daniel had talent, and he knew it. His co-workers told him he was wasted at the desk he sat at. He agreed with them quietly every single day. So he waited for the break that would prove them right. The morning the offer came that would change his name. The investor who would see what no one else had seen. The one perfect chance that separated the chosen from the ordinary. And while he waited, he despised the hours in between. The meetings that led nowhere. The reports no one would remember. The slow Tuesday afternoons that felt like wet cement around his ankles. Daniel thought of the daily work as the price of waiting. A gray hallway he was passing through on his way to a brighter room. He did the dull tasks badly because his heart was somewhere else. He was saving himself for the moment that deserved him. Here is what nobody tells you about waiting for your moment. The moment does not announce itself. It does not arrive wrapped and labeled with your name. It comes disguised as another ordinary Tuesday you did not bother to show up for. Daniel had a friend named Marcus who had half his talent. Everyone said so, including Daniel, gently to himself. Marcus was not brilliant. Marcus was something Daniel quietly looked down on. Marcus was reliable. He came in every dull morning and did the boring work all the way to the end. He answered the emails no one wanted to answer. He fixed the small problems no one wanted to fix. He sat through the meetings Daniel slept through with his eyes open. Daniel watched him and felt a thin private pride. Marcus was building a career. Daniel was building a destiny. There is a difference, Daniel told himself, between a workhorse and a man who is waiting to fly. The years did not feel like years while they were happening. They felt like a waiting room. A man does not notice a waiting room aging him. He only notices when he stands up and his knees have changed. Daniel turned 30. The leap had not come, but 30 still felt early. Daniel turned 33. He told himself the great ones bloom late. Daniel turned 35, and the office around him had quietly rearranged itself while he stared at the door. Then the years caught up with him all at once. Marcus was running a department now. The reliable man, the workhorse, the one with half the talent. He had not leaped. He had climbed, one boring rung at a time, on days Daniel refused to count. And the strange thing, the thing that kept Daniel awake, was this. Marcus did not look tired. Marcus looked like a man who had been living the whole time, while Daniel had been waiting to start. Here is what nobody tells you about the dull part. The dull part is not the hallway to the life. The dull part is the life. The gray Tuesday you cannot wait to escape is not the waiting room. It is the room. Daniel had spent 10 years trying to skip the thing he was actually inside of. Schopenhauer saw this 200 years ago, and he said it without comfort. He said a man's life swings like a pendulum between pain and boredom. Get what you want, and boredom returns. Want what you cannot get, and pain returns. The empty hours always come back. And here is the part Schopenhauer made cruel. What you become is decided entirely by how you fill those empty hours. Not by the leap, by the boredom. The man who learns to stand inside the dull repetition and work it with care becomes dense, becomes solid, becomes real. The man who only waits for the empty hours to end becomes nothing, slowly, while feeling special the entire time. Daniel had felt special for 10 years. He had nothing to show for the feeling. Marcus had felt bored for 10 years and had shown up anyway. He had a life carved out of those gray mornings, hour by ordinary hour. That is the cruelty of it. The boredom was never the obstacle. The boredom was the material. And Daniel had thrown 10 years of material straight into the trash, waiting for better material to arrive. It never arrived. Better material does not exist. There is only this Tuesday and what you do with it. Daniel sat at his desk at 38 and finally understood the arithmetic. He had not been robbed of his moment. He had been handed 3,000 moments and called every one of them too small. He had wanted a single brilliant day so badly that he wasted 10,000 ordinary ones. And the ordinary ones were the only days he was ever going to get. There was no leap coming. There was only the slow daily work he had spent a decade despising. The work that had quietly built Marcus into a man while Daniel waited to become one. So here is the mirror, and it is pointed at you. You are also waiting for something. The big break, the right time, the perfect moment your real life finally starts. And every gray morning you skip while you wait is your life, passing, uncounted. The boring Tuesday you want to skip, that is the life. Live it. Show up to the dull work no one will applaud. Fill the empty hour with care instead of waiting for it to end. Because the leap is a lie you tell yourself to avoid the work. And the work, repeated quietly across 10,000 ordinary days, is the only thing that ever becomes a man. By 40, the way you spend your boredom has already decided who you are. There is no later self coming to save you. There is only the man your empty hours are building right now. This is Schopenhauer's truth.